Hello guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play here in Europa Universalis form. So, finally we are back. Been a bit inactive on the channel lately, primarily because of exams, although slightly less legitimate of an excuse as well is the fact that Fallout 4 released, and I sort of did play that a lot, and still do. However, I do believe it really is time right now to try out some Europa Universalis for Cossacks, because I haven't actually played around with it at all, at least not seriously. I've been, messing around a bit, primarily though to figure out what I wanted to do for a Let's Play that is going to be starting right now. So, first of all, we are going to be playing with Random New World, which of course you can see in the title of the video. You can also of course see what nation we're going to play as, and that is Ternate, or however it's pronounced. I'm not completely confident in that actually. Ternate is a little island nation over in the Sea of Ternate. Is this called the Moluccas? I'm not completely sure. I'm sure we will learn that as we get into the game, however. So this is the glorious clay of Ternate. The primary reason I want to play them over the nation of Tidor, which are, these things are pretty much identical, and yes indeed, there it is, Moluccan ideas. They're pretty much identical other than that Tidor has, Ternate has cooler flag, cooler color, and a better starting king, so that's the primary reason really. The Moluccan ideas are quite decent. Well, overall, I don't know. I guess the primary awesome thing is that we get a free colonist and a free diplomat, and hello, look at that, another free merchant. In general, we get a lot of agents. So we are indeed going to be playing with the Random New World, and of course there's going to be the twist that when we explore it, we're going to be exploring it from the Asian side of the continent, I guess. And I don't know. The cool thing about Random New World is, of course, that you never really know where the world is going to be. So it might be really close to Europe, which would be really lame for us, or it might be really close to us, which would be super awesome. So that's, I don't know. I think this is going to be pretty interesting. Also, you did just notice that I did just do a little edit in the video, and that is something I intend to continue doing in this Let's Play. I've done it before, and you guys seem to like it quite a bit, so I'm going to try and do it even more this time around. If I can, actually achieve that, that is something completely different, because I did say I was going to edit things quite a lot previously, and I just sort of didn't, so, oh well. This game will not count towards, tell me when I find some fucks to give. So let's get in here, and yeah, you can see I've been messing around a bit with various potential nations to play as. And Ternate was one of those that sort of worked out. So let's just use the old Iron Man save, or just regular save I guess, of Ternate strong, because we are indeed Ternate, and we are indeed strong. Alright, so here we are. We got our derpy little army, and we got our derpy little neighbor. So I assume, well, I know that the first thing we want to do is to exterminate our neighbor. And we don't really need our navy, because there are really not that many natives on the island in between us. I will, however, send my navy out to see whether or not these guys have any real army to speak of. They do have the same number that we have. So recruiting another dude would probably be smart. I don't know if I want to make my king a general. We don't have a real heir to speak of, so maybe getting just a regular old general would be better. Oh yeah, regular old general. Oh god, that's not good. That's better. Well, never mind that, we're using the king. Alright, let's go ahead and recruit some derps, and let's get ready for war. We also, of course, need to be fabricating and all that. Right, we got our claim, we got our army. Can we get any more? No, we cannot. 7 is indeed the perfect number. I knew that. I actually should have known that because I've done this before. But I've only really gotten as far as conquering Tidor in my test run. So I know it's possible. So we got that going for us. The real challenge as Ternate is to try and get outside of this little chunk of islands here, because we don't actually border anyone, sea zone or not. So yeah, no, the army is fine. Let us just get this over with. Please to be exterminated. Yeah, our king is on the way. Hopefully the natives do not rise up. They did not. Pray to the gods. The gods did indeed smile upon us. However, they are now running over here. They're just going to sit there, though. So I think I'm actually just going to follow after. And indeed, no, they survived. That's annoying. Please die. Okay, for fuck's sake. This is not how it went in my test run. Oh my god, now they have even more troops than I do. Muhammad Ali. Oh, hello, good ear. It would be a shame, wouldn't it, if I ended up fucking up this test run, or not test run, but just run in general. I don't know what let's call him Gapi, because that sounds like a cool tradition. Oh shit, I'm not writing, I am changing map modes. There it is. Good, good. Gapi, Gapi. Gapi, Gapi. Alright, so it's pretty obvious that I fucked up at this point, so we're actually just gonna restart! I goofed. I goofed. Alright, the invasion of Tyador, take 2. Let's try this. And let us prove that the name of our save game, Ternate Strong, is indeed truth. Please do die. Alright, so I think this time we're just gonna sit here, actually. Not even gonna bother trying to go over there and, you know, kill him. Just gonna siege his one and only province. Oh yeah, we have estates now. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna lie, I don't completely understand how the estates system works yet, but I'm sure I will quickly learn. Or die. One of the two. Alright, there it is. We are done. You are done, Ternate. Give all your monies. And that's really all we can ask of you. Send the demands. Alright, so we have rebels? Oh yeah, that's right, that's a thing now, isn't it? Like, the enemies don't actually die. Whatever, like, if you let some of their troops live, they'll become rebels, so... That's a thing, how about that? Let us increase... Well, I mean... Yeah, increase autonomy, because I just can't even do rebels right now. Can't be bothered, honestly. Oh yeah, let's take a mission. Alright, so now the difficult thing actually begins. We need to get a navy strong enough to beat up any potential enemy navies. Why? Okay, well, we should be able to get this guy as our ally, and I intend to do that. Unless some of these other guys also wouldn't mind an alliance. I don't know, Makassar would be better, because he has more troops and shit. So basically, we need to do a trick that I have sort of figured out. We're gonna try and manipulate the balance of power over here in the Philippines to make it so that we can fabricate a trade conflict. And we need to build powerful big ships. So yeah, we don't have that right now, and I have checked, this is not an inland sea, so that's how we're gonna win this. Hey, you guys better thank me for editing this, because this is it's kind of time consuming, I'm not gonna lie. We've got our core though. Oh. We have... oh, fuck's sake. Come on, game. Alright, so we got a shitty new king of a different dynasty, because our previous guy just couldn't be bothered to produce an heir. I mean, I did get an heir in the previous attempt, but, I mean, oh well. Now we're gonna have a revolt here, for fuck's sake. Ayan Shah. No, I will keep up my naming tradition, so our dynasty is now... That's difficult to say. Is the dynasty... Shah? No, I assume... Okay, I assume the dynasty name is Lumpo. Yeah, the number... Yeah, okay, so Lumpo then. Lumpo! Lumpo. The glorious future king of the Ternate Empire. Ooh, here we go. The Rise of Zulu. Not the Zulus from down in Africa, but this little nation. I'm sure we will eventually conquer them. A little Filipino nation. How about that? Speaking of culture groups, look at our darn culture group. Oh, no, wrong button. We are in the same culture group as the Aboriginal people of Australia. How cool is that? Semi-Aboriginals are going to be colonizing the New World. I love it. We're closing in on being ready for war though. I have gotten my casus belli, although by this time it might actually have sort of... oh yeah, here it is, expiring casus belli. It is indeed expiring very soon, so we need to get ready. Which means we need to fund the shit out of everything. Yeah, I did sort of assume that was going to mean that we were going to lose money. Oh well. Alright, so also we need an alliance with Luvu. Luvu! Glorious Luvu. So we hope that they will join us in a glorious war. We will indeed, quote unquote, I emphasize the quotes, promise them land. And we are indeed going to invade. I do want to make sure I have access, although I don't think that's going to matter when the actual war begins. Yeah, no, I'm not going to marry you, because I mean, I do intend to actually conquer you if you didn't, if you didn't know that already, so, yeah. We probably do want to be a bit clever with the way we use our navy, I think. Well, obviously, but, you know. So let's slap as many of them as possible on board. So who did join there? Yeah, it's not a good way to organize an army, I'm sorry. We need something like that. Make sure our new king is on it, because he got 3 shock. Wonderful. Right then. So here's actually the Makassar army just chilling. It's gonna go away soon, though. We are gonna get there before him, so I say we just go for it. Fuck it, you know? Invade his bitch ass. Kill his navy. Take his women and land. Primarily land. And, yeah, fuck him up. What? We're not gonna do battle? Okay, Buggy Bug. Yeah, Boton did join. So now we need to quickly rush over here, because I assume that Mr. What is it called? Luvu is going to be attacked. He's indeed. Now I do fear this. Yeah, this is not the battle we probably can win. Fuck. Okay, we won that actually. Holy shit. And oh, look at that. He just sort of gave up. Nice. Let's rush over to his dumb island. And just sort of get murdered on the way. How wonderful. And, you know, I meant actually you need to go. Oh, there's an enemy navy? Very well, I will exterminate it. Yeah, we can kill 1k. Right, so I'm not even going to pay attention. I have built 4 heavy ships. I am strong. Most strong indeed. And we're also going to send 2k over to Palapo or whatever, however you pronounce that. Just to make sure the Makassarians, or whatever you want to call them, do not go for an attack. Oh, there we go. We have taken that little island. And how nice. Now we need to knock out Makassar, which should be doable. Let us... I don't really want to fight his navy, so I'm not actually going to. Lose money or lose a bunch of money. Ooh, I don't know. I can't... Like, a smart person would do the math to see what would actually, you know, be the smart thing to do, but I am not that smart person. So now the question is, do we just try and charge in and go for an attack? I guess we want to wait until we have reinforced a bit. Alright, I think we're ready. As ready as we're going to be anyways. So let's put that as a Luvu goal, in the hopes that he will join us in this glorious battle. Come on, Luvu. Yes. Yes. Good. It's of course going to be very interesting to see who gets this siege. Because whoever gets the siege gets the clay. And whoever gets the clay gets the glory. The glory of conquest anyways. Ternate is indeed the attacker. Yeah, stupid Lou has to go back to save his capital. How nice. Thank you, Makassar, for helping me out. There we go, sieges are over. We can now go and win the war. So this is also going to leave a stack of rebels, but oh well. What are you going to do? So we're going to start out by separate piecing this guy by just, yeah, annexing all his clay, taking all his money. He has actually gotten more money since the last time I checked out what peace deal I wanted. Interesting. Yeah, send demand. I do assume these guys are within coring range. Yeah, they are. Good. That would have been a bit awkward. Makassar is not actually within coring range, though. I hope that doesn't mean I won't be able to annex him. That would be really awkward. Am I going to be able to? No, I'm not going to be able to annex him, for fuck's sake, really? Well, maybe if I take this first, the game will be like, oh man, I see what you're doing. I don't know, let's see. So he's annexed, now then. Oh, come on, game. Okay, see what I should have done, and what I actually probably will do, is just wait until this core is finished, and then I'm gonna finish the war with Makassar. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Unless I start getting call for peace and shit like that, then I won't, but oh well. There we go! So that took forever, but there we go, we have finally cored Bhutan. Now we should be able to annex this guy. There it is. Gib money, plucks to be given money. Yeah, I know we take a lot of inflation and crap for doing this, but I don't care. We need money, we need to pay for ships. Because the next people we're gonna have to invade are going to be quite, you know, a bigger challenge. Well, actually, maybe not. No. Might actually invade Kutai instead. Depends on who they're allied to. Regardless, having good ships in this general area is overall a positive thing. Makassari separatists. Does that mean they are not going to want to revolt again? Or are we going to get like a second? No, we're going to get more of them. Fine. Core that. Increase autonomy. And, I don't know. Start working on breaking all our lines with this guy. Because I do want to conquer him so that I can fabricate on Kutai. Which I currently cannot do. Which makes me very sad. So dissolve the lines. Fuck you. We now accept Sulawesi. How nice. And he wants to ally me again. I don't think so. Yeah, I definitely think invading Kutai would be good, especially because he has a bunch of Hindu clay. And if I can get enough Hindu land, I will be able to convert, which I very much intend to do. Simply because Islam is boring and animism simply isn't that good. I have taken some of the animist decisions though. We do have one more that I want to take before I convert. So we're gonna have to look for a theologian. Oh, we have one right here. But I've recruited an inflation guy to try and deal with the inflation we have been getting from all the money we have been getting. So I think for now we're just gonna chill and begin fabricating on this guy. We cannot do it. Well, we can do it soon, and when we can do it, I will. Also, how lovely isn't it that we have 0 legitimacy? I got kind of a bad event, just to fuck me over a bit more. Oh well, let's get some better military tech. Right, so here we have one, well, not the first in this campaign, but still one of those events that you have to, where you have to make a decision on what faction or what estate you want to be loyal and shit. I think we're going to do the Noble Counselor, because the Merchant Guilds are slightly more loyal than the other ones for whatever reason. So they're the only one that can handle a drop in 15 loyalty without going all crazy. So I say we do this. Basically we have to appoint a new counselor or something. I don't know, I haven't actually read the text. So here we go, Noble Counselor. The bonus we get from it is not huge, but oh well. We do retain all our other bonuses though from the estates, so in that sense it's the better option. Let's also start shipping our diplomats around, see if we can improve some relations. As I do need to grab allies and shit. Right now that's not really doable because we are animists, and the people of this world do not really approve of that, so I think maybe Majapahit can become a decent ally. I of course will want to conquer him at some point, but temporarily he might help me. Or not really help me, just, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know they have made using islands to fuck shit up much harder. As far as I understood it, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, you have to control one of the sides of the strait in order for a strait blockade to actually be effective. So in order for me to trap an army on the island of Madura, I need to control the capital. Sadly, that place controls, or is a fort. Well, it's not a fort, but it has a capital fort. And this place actually has a fort, which, and that is the province that borders Bali. So, yeah, trapping the Majapahit trapping the Majapahit army on one of these islands is going to be difficult. Definitely doable, but I do think we might need some more strength before we think about it. Especially in the navy, because we need to be able to completely wreck the Majapahit navy, and I do not know exactly how big their current navy is, but we need to be much stronger. We need to just dominate the seas of Indonesia. Alright, so we got some bad news. The Kutai have decided to invade Luwu, which is unfortunate. They haven't really done anything yet, but the threat is there. Can't be having that, so I'm beginning to fabricate on that, which I should have done ages ago, but oh well. So hopefully we can get in here before the Kutai do. Wouldn't be the biggest problem, honestly, but, you know, I would still prefer to get that done. Alright, our army is funded, our claim is fabricated, we are ready to invade Luvu. But I do think we're going to end the episode here, though. I don't know how the length of this episode is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be too long, too short, or anything really, because I still don't know how much I'm going to cut out, because I have a timer that tells me I've been recording for about... Well, the restart kind of messed that up actually, so I'm not actually even sure how long I've been recording for. Say like 50 minutes. So I'm not sure how much time that's going to translate into the actual video. So tell me in the comments how you like this format, and if there are things you would like me to do differently, or if you have any ideas for the campaign, or just if you want to tell me that you enjoy Eurobrews. So yeah, have fun, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're going to be enjoying this Let's Play. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye.